Today is July 24th, 2017. Invoice number V4453. We are approximately 25 feet tall. Living room fireplace, 13 by 13 flue. Proceeding down, video scan now. Flagstone, proceeding down. So you can see how that first course is all symmetrical? And then as we come over, you see how it kind of steps? Yeah. Steps in a little further. That's what we call an offset for a staggered flue tile. So it's not parallel with it, it's stepped off to the side. So that's a stagger. Get this one out of my way. And what we're looking for is, this is a seam, so this is two sections right here. Now in between this seam should be a nice tight bead of cement going all the way around. You can see we have some missing cement at the joint right there.
Yes.
And you can see you have cement there. You can see that it's missing again. That's nice. That's what you want. See where it's nice and tight right there? You want that all the way around. Same exact thing.
Is that where the old chimney met the new one?
It's hard to tell, to be honest with you. I doubt it. I mean, it's probably got to be further down.
Another one?
That one looks pretty tight so far from what I could see. Nice and tight. That section looks pretty good. This one, I'll go back here. Some gaps right in here. You see how deep that goes? What you worry about is getting any smoke, spark, creosote inside those cavities.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Another one right there. You can kind of see where how it casts a shadow as well. Now here, this is missing flue tile. You see you have a stagger. You can see you have missing. See how large that cavity is?
Yeah.
Flue tile is completely missing. You can see how it's all rock instead of terracotta.
Is that right here? Or
we are approximately 25, so we're 10. Like 15, well 10 feet down.
Oh, down? Wow, that's all.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
So sparks can go in there?
Spark, flame, smoke, and you can see that's a crack. See how that crack's forming? And now you see how that's white, that crack? Anytime you have anything white like that, that's an indicator that you're getting air, exterior air, moving through. So that could, something like that can actually potentially feed a fire in the event of one, because you're getting fresh oxygen to that open flame now. And you can see where it kind of spiders off. So you have one part there, you have another part there. But that's pretty big.
I wonder if that's the old part.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But if the masons, they were in there, they should have tried to make good with that. And, cement that up and get that all straightened out there. Or at least pack it with cement and smooth it out and transition it to the next course of tile. I mean, ideally, would have liked to see him rip it out and just do a new piece of flue tile in there. You can see you have more gaps in here. see you have another one off to, where the hell did it go? Off to the left. There's another piece that was missing. All along here.
I never ever found a piece like coming down or anything.
It was just missing. Just not. It was either A, not done. B,
20 years?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm out of here. Oh, it's stagger. See how it steps in? The name of the game is you want a nice, smooth, airtight transition. Smoke, spark, flame, creosote, things of that nature. You know, especially with these gaps and holes, it makes it extremely difficult to clean now because you can't physically get inside those crevices to remove anything that may be possibly combustible at that point. Straight shot, that's good. Now we're in what we call the smoke chamber. And this is what I indicated on my notes when I originally came out. I'm not sure exactly what that was. Just untangle this guy. My notes, you can see there's a pretty big void right in here.
Yes.
Right where that's your first course of flue tile. So that starts the actual flue. You can see it all behind there.
Yeah, where did it ever go?
It's just the way, honestly, it's just the way they constructed it. It's just poor craftsmanship.
Hack job.
Yeah, it was poor craftsmanship. The inside of the smoke chamber itself does have some gaps and spaces. It should have been parged nice and smooth. You can see all these steps and inconsistencies. They also do dramatically affect the performance of the fireplace in itself. And they become really difficult to give a proper cleaning to because they're so jagged and there's so many inconsistencies and steps. Now on newer homes, I mean, I've seen nightmares like this on new homes as well, but majority of the time you see a nice smooth transition. You know, everything's nice and tight and smooth.
Do they still do it this way, or do they just line them?
They still erect chimneys this way, just a lot. They do it a lot better in some cases, but there's been cases where I've been to brand spanking new homes and it looks like the chimney was built in the 40s. It's just all about who you get. Honestly, it's about who you're hiring. You know, some guys take pride in what they do and they'll make sure they do the right thing. Other guys will just say, they're never going to see it, and just piecemeal it together because, again, it's an unseen expense. You know, it's out of sight, it's out of mind, and the customer, as long as it's drafted, the customer assumes, it's working fine, you know. Not always the case, unfortunately. But this one definitely does have some issues. There are some pretty significant holes inside this flue.
How's the flue itself?
The damper?
The damper.
Damper's pretty good. That concludes the video scan for today. Defects were observed throughout the flue.